Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Soulcreek. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it free on itch.io. So, now in the last Let's Play, we exited the hot springs and was coming towards the village where we decided to be like, hey, let's tell Loken our secret because we trust him, which went to Bai was like, you shouldn't do that. You should try to, like, start with basics, like, what is AI? Which, when we tried to tell him what AI is, he's like, you don't make any sense. I was like, yeah, I guess this could be a bit difficult. And also, we're talking a bit more, getting to know him, and being like, yeah, we don't mock you, and we're like, I understand. We're being friendly. But anyways, we got to the village and then went to sneak into the chieftain's area, but it was difficult, except for the fact that Bite's like, okay, I'm going to maximize all your senses and tell you exactly where to go. Also, in one part where we could be like, hey, control our feet, and he does, and we're able to jump onto a roof or something like that. So, we just went through the slats of the chieftain's hut. Nobody saw us, maybe, and we'll set face and begin. We have provisions for another month. After that, the shamans will have to take over. How is the wildlife? The woods are sparse. Then we shall reorganize the hunters. They both walk straight past me. Tell me of Alex. Has he told you of why he's here yet? He has not. He has no memory. You believe him? I do. He seemed harmless enough when I assessed him yesterday. I had him wander the village so my guards could watch him. They saw nothing alarming. Shh. Always an ulterior motive. You heard much about his run in the barrow? Wait, you heard much about his run in the barrow. Oh, I guess that's here. He seems headstrong, street smart, and he seems to ask the right questions. I just don't understand it. Why is he here? He can't bring humans back. So, what is he supposed to do? He will be a great Blackrunner. It is his path. I don't believe in all that, Loken. The hound whined sadly. He could join the clan, of course, but do we accept him as that he just exists, and that's that? A miraculous lost soul? Unless... Nothing. Have you assessed his attunement to the four yet? Loken's eyes flick over to me. I take that as my cue to step out from behind the pillar. I have. And? See for yourself. She turns around and spots me. Alex! Hey. Or Alex, maybe not so surprised. Where did you come from? I followed Loken. Javonia scowls at the husky, who simply beams proudly. An exercise of guile, I assume. Yes. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, do I pass? I gave Loken a rather smug, satisfied look. Almost perfect. Almost? What was he talking about? No one saw me. Almost. But... rats. Yeah. I think I might need to turn up the music just a bit. Or, not really music so much, but the sound effects. We'll test that a bit. Yeah. Rat. Reset face. And what are you sneaking about out there for? Tacky yanks me into a headlock after slipping up behind me. Get off your rocker, eh? Turning in a proper rat now, ain't ya? Furless little fuck. She saw us? When? I have no idea. I managed to toss myself from the boisterous tacky, turning to glare at her with frustration. When did you see me? The moment you pranced into the village, you dumbass. I looked... No, wait. Looked like a right tart. I followed you all the way. Even saw you a little dance on the roof. Agile little fucker, ain't ya? How? Ask her how. How come I didn't see you? 'Cause spotting ditzy twats like you trying to sneak up to the chief is me fucking job. Come on, if I thought you was a real threat, I would have speared your neck already. Figured it was just kinda job for this mutt. I grumbled, folded my arms, and pouting dejectedly. As childish as Loken's challenge was, I'm still annoyed that we got spotted, even with Bite's superpowers. I look over at Loken, hoping for some kind of encouragement, but he's still in conversation with Dravonia. Tacky elbows me playfully. Hey, come on. What's that face for? You're looking like Loken. Yeah, it's like, man, you have a sour face. You look just like that guy. Cheer up, you fucking downer. Getting trained by the money is one thing. But me, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass, boy. What do you mean? Oh, Loken ain't told you? I'm training you to fight. Seriously? I thought he'd been keeping me all to himself, knowing what he's like. The dog ain't teaching you everything. Loken wants the best for you. That means asking me. People's gonna take shots at you. Heck. Not many folks gonna be able to resist that pert little human ass. Ooh ooh. I figured he'd teach me that stuff by himself. I point out, you're fucking sight shorter than him, and weigh a lot less. He's a good fighter, but he won't defend himself the same way you will. But you and I are similar, except for tits, and a dick. Humans have dicks, right? Nice go. We have dicks. Grand. So as your gash is all healed up, we start. As soon as the gash all healed up, we start. Here's lesson 1, rat. Before he can flinch, she twirls a spear around and deftly brings its point to rest underneath my chin. Stick him with the pointy end? I cringe as I feel the point against my throat. She's fast. I always assume everyone's gonna want to knock the shit out of you. At least, gonna want to knock the shit out of the last living human. 'Cause they will, rat. Tacky. Or tacky. As wonderful as Tacky's advice is, I'm not able to fire back a retort before Loken stomps grumpily over. He knocks Tacky's spear away from me, growling menacingly at her. Don't point your spear at him. I gawp at him, startled by a sudden aggression. It's fine, Loken. You gonna let me train him, or not? You are not training now. Back away. That face just right there. Will you put your cock away, Loken? He's fine. I will decide that. He is mine. Cool it, mutt. He's an acolyte, not a chunk of salvage. It's kind of hard to read it sometimes. Loken clenches his fists angrily. What's gone into him now? Hey. I lightly bap at him on the arm. He recoils meekly. I'm feeling less shy about touching him. It grabs his attention effectively. I'm fine, okay? We're just talking. If I wanna point me spear at a rat, I point me fucking spear at the rat. What the hell's gone up his ass? I bap his arm again. Stop growling. I am sorry. What's the problem? Nothing. And don't mind him, Alex. He's a jealous mutt. Always have been when it comes to your salvage, ain't ya? No. Oh yeah? Hey, Chief. Dravonia is chatting with another tribeswoman. A warrior, I'm guessing. going on by the outfit. Isaki calls for her attention. The saber-tooth sighs and politely dismisses the warrior, stomping over to us. Everyone be stomping. What is it, Tahi? Tell the rat about the skunk incident. Do not tell Alex about the skunk incident. No, please, tell me about the skunk incident. Perhaps you should tell him about the skunk incident yourself, Loken. Yes, about the skunk incident. He folds his arms like a puppy and pouts, looking away. No. This is over 10 years ago. Loken had been running for 2 days. He returned with a whole pack of decent salvage. High-quality metal, cables, electrical parts, valuable things. He was a proud hound. He brought the salvage into the hall and placed it on the table, right over there, then went to find me. We had a visitor at the time, trader from the Razorback clan, a skunk named Caddy. She didn't realize it was Loken's stuff. Poor girl was just trying to peek. Loken found her in the salvage, with the salvage in her hands. I marched in from the guard outside when I heard them both snarling at each other. What happened next? Yeah, what happened next, Loken? I bit her. And you. Because someone touched your salvage? I was upset. I mean, I would be too. He wasn't proper upset till I was done with him afterwards. Taggy pinches the pendant on her neck, the tooth, wiggling it between her thumb and finger. Loken rolls his eyes wearily. I squint. Upon closer inspection, I realize it's not a pendant at all. It's a tooth. Is that yours, Loken? Husky glares at me. Then, at the smug face honey badger. Yes. He opens his mouth and tilts his head back, hooking his mouth with one finger and pulling it taut so I can see. Sure enough, there's a small gap at the very back where one of his teeth is missing. Don't let him pull you heartstrings over either. He proper deserved it. Loken's patience finally seems to snap. I'll wait for Alex outside. Abruptly, he twirls about with the petulant swish of his tail and marches for the exit. He seems pretty annoyed. Is he okay? Don't worry, he's fine. Is she brushing his feelings off? Surely they know how sensitive Loken can be. The skunk incident was only a year after he became verbal. He may be temperamental now, but back then, far worse. Ah, fuck. I remember those years. Like young Loken. He was a fucking nightmare. Do you know why he was mute? No one does. Alex, Tack and I have planned business to discuss. Anne arrived this morning. I'd like you to go see him now. My eyes widen. Anne's here? Now? Yep, he's setting up stuff. And has a little hut he likes to work in. My heart jumps. Finally. Where is he? Loken will take you. He's buzzing about seeing an alive human. Why did you tell him about me? That you have what did you tell him about me? That you have no memory, and that we don't know where you've come from. I'm hoping he'll be able to shed some light on your origins. Great, thanks. I'll go now. I hope he has the answers you're looking for, Alex. Good luck. Later, rat. I give them both a nod, and turn to find Loken. Loken has his back to me. He's staring at the village, his arms crossed. All that teasing really seemed to get on his nerves. Loken? The husky jumps as I address him. He looks grumpy at first, but his face softens at the sight of me. Alex. You alright? Yes. You sure? He quickly scowls. You think I'm not? Just checking. I'm fine. You sure? I don't mind talking. Aeon's here. We must go see him. I just nod. I'm not about to upset him again. Okay, let's just go. I feel for him. Knowing what I know of now, interacting with the boisterous Tacky in Stern Dravonia must be pretty taxing for him. However, my sympathy for the territorial hound is swiftly eroded as we make our way through the village. The tribeswoman seems cautious of me today. Word of my arrival has obviously traveled. Maybe Maya put in a good word. Some of the clan nod their head at me in greeting, and others actually approach me to say hello. I'm pretty delighted that they want to talk to me, and would have been more than willing to stop a chat. However, every time someone gets close to me, Loken either nudges me away from them, or outright yanks me by the shoulder and obstructs a view of me. At first I assume it's because we're in some kind of hurry, and let it slide, because he always gives me the same excuse. Aeon's waiting, keep moving. After a while, I don't buy his excuse at all. I've seen this absurd, jealous behavior from him before. It seems to be getting worse. Why is he so defensive of me? I don't have the gall to tell him to back off, in case he gets grumpy. His possessive nature is what saved me from Dravonia's prison in the first place. But I'm not in any danger here. I just want to say hello to people. At one point, I catch him glaring at an innocent tribesman who simply waves at me. He quickly wipes the scowl from his face when he spots me looking at him. He knows he's pushing his luck, but he's still doing it. He finally crosses the line when he reaches the village square. A tribeswoman passes us as Loken is staring behind me. She greets me and goes to shake my hand, but Loken wrenches me away from her by my side. His paw grinds against my stitches. The plane flares up across my entire side like a bolt of lightning. Loken, stop! The brutish hand immediately softens his grip and holds me steady. I'm sorry. I push him off me. My side. I lift up my clothes to see the wound. The stitches have held, barely, and the stinging is already dying down. Just calmly. Because we don't want to make a scene, and B, it's just like, you know. Are you alright? Wait, are you alright? I think so. Looks fine. Just hurt a little. That's all. I fold my arms and stare at him with a drilling, accusatory eyes. He tries to avoid looking at me, like a dog caught doing something unfavorable. It's actually pretty cute. Look, Loken, what's with all the jealousy? I'm not mad at you about being protective of me, but are you going to get huffy at everyone that looks at me? I'm not your property. He says nothing. He just stares at the nearest fence. I gently pat his arm to regain his attention. He looks at me sheepishly. Hey, why are you acting like this? You are my acolytes. I wanted... You are the last human. You are small. It's not safe. You are mine. Well, sure. I'm your acolyte, but you nearly pulled my stitches out just then. No more growling at people who talk in me, okay? I can look out for myself. I am sorry. Promise you'll try and tone it down? It is hard to stop. I'll promise I'll try. Okay. I smile at him. Are you in pain? I dab my wound with my fingers, applying a little pressure to check for any discomfort. I'm fine. Okay, we'll carry on. He goes on to touch my shoulder with his paw, but withdraws it before we make contact. We're nearing the edge of the village now, and I'm wondering exactly where Loken is taking me. So, Aeon isn't a Draconi, but he still has a home here? He does. He stays here often. Why? He studies things. What things? I do not really know. I don't understand the things he speaks of. Aeon is strange. He knows many things. You will see for yourself. Like, I'm kind of wondering whether or not these tech people are being, they don't talk because A, they don't want to, like, they want to hoard knowledge and stuff like that, and, be a useful clan that everybody needs to rely on, or B, if it's, like, they know forbidden knowledge, and if they, speak it risks people going crazy. He's a good man. He sometimes helps me identify my salvage. He has wit? Not a Blackrunner's wit. He has knowledge through study. Blackrunner's wit is implicit. To find a relic and know it has use and value. You think he'll be able to help me? I do not know. But he learned much from the autumn monks. I jump in alarm when there's a sudden eruption of sound behind us. An extensive number of children suddenly rush over the husky. My heart seizes in shock, and I spin defensively, but Loken turns amicably towards them and opens his arms. Behind them, a strange adult stands back and watches over the youngsters. The children swarm Loken happily, embracing him and clamoring for his attention. He returns their affection gently, inquiring into each one with a smile. Little ones, you are well? You continue to grow. You are behaving? You must make the right decisions. You are learning? You must be attentive to your teacher. It's impossible to hear what any of the kids are saying. I have no idea how he calmly navigates his focus between them all at the same time. Most of them blurt out that they miss him and ask him when he'll be teaching us again. Wow, I love him. Giovanni mentioned he teaches at the school sometimes, but I've never imagined him commanding such respect. I have to wonder, given how introverted and sensitive Loken is, how does he handle teaching all these kids? How does he handle a village treating him like an arbiter for their problems? He somehow manages to be incredibly brisk, but naturally charismatic at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Loken snaps his fingers, the sounds cutting through the childish chatter. Like a magic trick, they go silent. Listen to my explanations. You return to your teacher. I will visit you before the lessons are done. I will hear what you have learned today, in detail. This is my challenge to you. Off you go now. And, sure enough, they go. The rabble retreats back to their teacher, and they all scurry off in controlled chaos. Wow. You're good with kids. I adore you. They are good. They are learning of the farms today. What do you teach them? What I know of the cipher. I warn them of the Blackzones. I'm guessing you don't teach them about demons? No. I must assure them the threat is real. Not long ago, the children were discovered to be playing a game at the Blackzone borders. What kind of game could you possibly play in a Blackzone? Probably one of those tests of courage games where it's like you walk into an area and blah. The children call it zone baiting. It's a game of dares. One child crosses the border alone and takes 10 steps into a Blackzone. They turn their back to the Blackzone and face the others, who remain in safety. They keep their arms stretched out to their sides to appear vulnerable. They take turns doing this. The winner's the one who remains in the Blackzone the longest, before their nervous break and the retreat to safety. Like, I wonder how much a Blackzone, like, is it like there's a border that's black? I mean, I guess that was why they would be called a Blackzone or something like that. You know? A gob. Seems like a pretty big downside to keeping everyone's safety ignorant. Nobody takes the threat seriously, even the kids. Has anyone gotten hurt? Not yet. I have forbidden it, but they still sneak off to play. Just because they think something isn't real doesn't make it so. Scare the shit out of them. Hell, show them the thing you showed me. The arm. No, only Blackrunners can hold this knowledge. They must believe it is real on some level. Zone baiting wouldn't have any thrill otherwise. All the same, I will not burn them with those thoughts. A thought occurs to me. Do you have any kids? I don't think so. Didn't they say he never participated in his, the ritual? You were asking if I fathered children? Yeah. You seem to really care about those little ones. Do you have any of your own? No. I am not a father. I'm a Blackrunner. Before I can ask my follow-up question, he cuts me off. We are here. Maybe I'll ask later. What the? It's a DeLorean. A car? The car. Does that work? Well, of course it wouldn't work. It is called a car? Yeah, you didn't know that? It is not functional. Aeon is building it from salvage acquired by me. He is very specific about the parts he wants. Interesting. Let me scan it. You helped him build this? No, I only gave him parts. He claims that Zypher used these constructions as moving carriages. Scan complete. The vehicle is put together from several different deconstructed automobiles. I'm detecting a lot of missing components. It isn't finished yet. It's a long way from working, but Loken's right. Alan really did build this completely from scratch. That's amazing. Even before the cascade, that would have been tricky. Alan must be smarter than we thought. Exactly the kind of person we need. Come. Loken playfully bumps his shoulder with mine, copying the same gesture I made for him earlier. The huge bulk almost makes me lose balance. I smile and blush at him, chest fluttering slightly. Wait, are we flirting with each other? I mean, I don't know. What does his face imply? I need to control myself. Things are far too complicated for that. He doesn't even know the truth about me. Loken leads me to the front door. The hut itself is pretty worn down, but it looks more contemporary than the other houses built by the Draconi. It has glass windows, electric light bulbs, and scrap metal roof. What does contemporary mean? Oh God. Sorry, I hate doing it because I'm interested in this game, but I hate it when my rating on does it because then it's like, I'm interested in this. So interested in this game right here. Anyways, there are pieces of junk nailed to the structures as though they were ramshackle works of art. Chimes, pipes, cables, and even what I think could be solar panels. It looks like someone upturned a crate of Loken salvage into the thing. This guy better have some answers for us. What? No, wait, what about Loken? He said he didn't want to tell him anything yet. If you decide to disclose any details of your condition to Aeon, you will need to get Loken to leave. I doubt he'll go anywhere. You know what he's like. I'm sure you can talk him down. Let's go. My heart beats nervously. I'm trying to ignore how anxious I feel. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I just want some relief from the unknown. I wish I could tell Loken, but I wouldn't risk it. Okay, I think with that, and us a minute short of time, that's a good time to call it. So, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. Woof. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please comment, because I like comments. Tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos to help it grow. And remember to manage your animals to help control the pet population. And if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that made this game and or get balls, sorry, yeah, it's free on itch.io. And until next time, another Let's Play by me, GamerWolfSix of Soulcreek. So thanks and see ya.